So, workbook. Workbook is the entire file of Excel. The entire file of Excel, like this one. If you can see my screen, this one, this hey, they write book one means if we open another one, it will write book two. If we open another one again, it will write book three. So this the entire file of Excel is workbook. So in any workbook we have worksheet. Worksheet is like can you see? Yes. Worksheet is like papers. Workbook is like a normal book, like our textbook or exercise book, and worksheet is like paper inside that book. For example, if you can see here, this is sheet 1. If we use this plus sign, it will add another on sheet 2. If we use this plus sign again, it will add another on sheet 3. And any type of Excel has 256 worksheet. Any Excel has 256 worksheet. And any workbook has 256 worksheet. So this is workbook and worksheet. So this workbook that you see here, workbook, we can change it if you save our worksheet. For example, let's go to file. You know how we can save our document inside Microsoft Word. It's the same with this Microsoft Excel. So if you want to save our document, you can just choose save or save as. Whatever we choose, we can use to save our document using this Microsoft Excel. So for example, I want to save this document inside, let's say, desktop. Let it open for a bit. Sorry, my Excel file is responding. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to save this file, just let's say data one. Data one. Let's save it as data one. So the name of that workbook will change to data one. Let's say save. Look at it. It changed to data one. So our workbook is changed. We can rename our workbook and also we can rename our worksheet. Look at this. It is, let's say this worksheet we want to change it to say January. We can go to just rename and see, let's see January, let's see Jan. And even this one we can change the name, we can change the color, we can change many things about this worksheet. Let's see, I want to change the color of this one. Just go to tab color and select, let's say, this one. So it will change to this color. Okay, it turns to this color. So the next thing we need to talk about is cell. Cell in Excel. Cell is the intersection of rows and columns. Intersection of rows and columns. Any single cells has a cell reference. So before we talk about cell, let's talk about columns. This ABCD that you are seeing here, ABCD like this horizontal ABCD, is what we call column in Excel. And this 1, 2, 3 is what we call rows in Excel. So the intersection of rows and columns is the things that make a single cell in Excel. For example, we have 16,384 columns. Let me show you. We have 16,384 columns, and we have 1,048,576 rows. Like you can see here, 1,048,576 rows in any worksheet or inside this workbook. So if you understand this worksheet, you can add a lot of data inside this worksheet. So for example, we say any is the we say Excel is the intersection of rows and columns. For example, this one we said intersection of what? Columns and rows. For example, sorry, columns and rows. This one is column C and row 2. So this cell is C2, like you see here. If you come here, this is column F and row 5. This is F5. If you come here, this is column K, row 5. If you come here, this is J, column J, row 10. This is J10. So if you understand this thing, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
So what is the name of this cell? Somebody should tell us what is the name of this cell. This one.
Cell.
This one.
J11.
Yes, JL. No, J12. J12. It is J12.
J12.
Yes.
J12.
So if you understand these things, J we want to first we call the column, then the next we call the rows. This is I6. This is the name of the cell. So the next thing we are going to talk about is grid lines. Grid lines. Grid line is the line, this lines that you are seeing inside this Excel, this single line that you are seeing, that can look at this line. So this line, it cannot do anything. It cannot stop you for doing anything. Let's say, let's write something. If I want to print it, if I say Control P, print, the grid lines will not show, will not appear on your printing or on your paper. Look at this one. Our paper is blank without that line, and we can remove that line that showed. We can remove that grid lines. This one we can remove it. If you want to remove this grid lines, just go to View. If you go to View, look at this one, grid line. Untick it, it will disappear. If you want it, just put it like this. So this grid line is help you to know uh, the border of line and something and many more about this Excel. So the next thing we are going to talk about here is how to insert serial number in Excel. How to insert serial number. We have 4 to 5 ways of inserting serial number in Excel. Number one, let's see, we want to insert serial number like this one, serial number. So we can use this one. Number one, enter. Number two, enter. Number three, enter. Number four, enter. This is the first way of inserting serial number. And the second one, we can just write number one here and press enter. So we need to just drag this line like this. If we drag it, just put fill in series. Did you see it? Are you together?
Yes, we
Yes, sir.
are.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
So this is the second way of inserting a serial number in Excel. And the third way is just put number one, enter, number two, enter. So highlight these two numbers and drag it. Did you see it? We can drag it on anywhere we want. So this is the third way. And the fourth way of inserting this serial number, we can use this one. Let's see. Um, let's see number one and press enter. Back to number one. Just press H, Alt plus H, FIS. So this will appear. This dialog box will appear. So just select this column and here write any number you want. Let's say I want 1000 serial number. Just write 1000 and press OK. The 1000 numbers will appear like this. Did you see it? Are we together? Hello.
Yes, we are together.
So Did you see how?
Please,
Hi.
repeat that again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we are. So the only thing I did not hear is you said alt
You
plus
say what?
h what?
Alt plus H. If you just put Alt plus H, then HIS. HIS. Let me write it. Uh, let's see like this one. Alt plus H, then FIS. Just write it like this. Alt plus H. Let's see. Number one. Back to here. Alt plus H. Alt H FIS. So this one will appear. Just select on column and write, let's see, now 2000. It will create 2000 column for us, or 2000 serial number like this one. So did you understand it now? Hello?
Yes,
Sir, please come again.
Yes.
Did you understand what can
Hello,
one
sir.
person?
No,
Yes,
please
Sir,
come
sir.
please
again,
come
sir.
again.
Okay.
Please come again. The way you write this alt
So
and
just if you want to write it, just
The up
write number one like this. So go to number one. Under the cell that you write number one, and press Alt H. If you write Alt H, these are things will appear like this. So just write FIS. This one will appear. So to select on column and select write the value that you want. Let's say 500 and press OK. So it write 500 for us. I hope you understand now. Hello.
no,
Uh,
sir. I'm just coming
excuse sir.
again.
Okay.
The network is cutting me off.
Uh, excuse
I
sir.
don't
I
understand.
I'm listening.
This alt no this alt plus H in.
Eh,
I thought it's shortcuts.
it's shortcut.
What's the normal procedure on the menu
Yes,
bar?
yes, yes, yes,
What's the
sir.
normal procedure on the menu?
So we have I have told you that we have within
I'm sorry,
506
sir. Your screen
ways
is
of
not sharing.
we have within 506 ways of inserting this serial number. You can use this one, you can use the previous one that we did. Like this one. I say we can use sorry. We can, let me delete this one because of I think it's so difficult for you. Just write this one, number two, and highlight it. If you highlight it first, then drag it from where you want. It will create these numbers for you. Hello, did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is more
Yeah,
easier.
Hello,
we
yes,
Mr.
understand this one.
Hello,
So,
hello,
No, we understand this one.
hello,
so,
sir. I understand this.
okay. So
Hello,
the
I have a question. I have a question, please. Sorry.
okay, go ahead.
My question is there
No,
any different?
I don't understand.
Is there any difference between that shortcut with autofill?
Autofill, like what? You say? Who's just asked question?
I said, is there any difference between that shortcut that you just did, that the auto HFIS with autofill? Is there any difference between the two?
No, there is difference. This one is more easier than this and than the previous one because of this one will create that number without dragging. It will create at least more than 1 million number by pressing that things. And this one you will drag from where you want to stop. For example, I have told you that we have 4 to 5 ways of creating this serial number. We can use this one manually by pressing enter, and we can use let's see this one. Let's see number one here. Just write number one, and back to number one. Go to these black things, drag it from where you want. Let's see, I want to start here. click on this one, fill in series. So it will write these numbers for you. And the second way of creating this serial number, we can write 1, 2 and highlight it. Sorry, highlight 1 and 2 and then drag it. So it will create this serial number for you. I hope you understand this way.
Yes, I do.
So the next thing we are going to talk about today is CUSO in Excel. CUSO in Excel. So we have different CUSO in Excel. We have at least 5. I think we have 5 CUSO in Excel. Number 1, we have dragging. We have what? Dragging. Number 2, we have highlighting. Number 3, we have moving. And number 4, we have expanding. So let's start with this. Let's just let me write my name. So let's start with this dragging. Dragging is like copy and paste in Excel. It's like copy and paste. If I want to write this nursery in the second way, like if I want to write it here, I'll just going to drag it like this. It will copy and paste all the things that I want. And if I want it here, I want to just drag it like this. Just go to this on this black things and drag it like this. So it will copy and paste the entire things that you want to copy on this Excel. So this is what we call dragging. This black things. If you go to this one, if your cursor changes to this one, it's back to dragging. So the next one we are going to talk about is highlighting.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Are we going to highlight before dragging, or we just drag the line
We just
and
drag.
it will copy and paste?
We just drag. Just look at this one. If I drag it like this, you see, without highlighting, it will drag it. It will copy and paste it.
Okay.
I understand. So the next thing we are going to talk about here is highlighting.
I don't understand at all.
You don't understand what?
Okay. Now I get it.
Okay. So the next thing we are going to talk about today is highlighting. Highlighting. So this when your cursor changes to like this. Look at this. If it changes to like this, it's back to
Breaking.
highlight.
We did not hear what you said.
What? If your cursor changes if you change it to like this, it's back to what? Dragging. If it changes to these things, it's back to highlighting.
Please continue, sir.
Confused about what? If
Your voice is just breaking. We are not hearing.
if your cursor change like this, it is in dragging mode. If it changes like this, it in highlighting mode. Look at this one. It changes when I come to dragging, and it changes when I come to highlighting. Did you understand the difference? If you want to highlight,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
if you want to highlight, just like highlight it like this. So in Excel we can use this highlighting to copy various things in short let's say I want to copy this one and paste it into different cells. So just copy it like this one. So just highlight this cell that you want to paste it like this one and press paste. Did you see it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next thing is dragging. Sorry, the next
Sorry,
thing
sir, how do we copy?
copy. And just copy this.
Sorry, sir, how do we copy?
We are not hearing you.
and just copy this one. Look at it. I'm going to the I just come to this clipboard and select copy. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm select copy like this and just highlight these things and press
Hello, excuse me, sir.
okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Hey, I'm hearing you.
Please, sir, can we have the class? Then when we are through with the class, anybody that has question can ask a question. Because this when we are doing it, people will be interrupting, we lose track of time. When we are done with the class, then we just answer, we have question and answer section. I think that would be better.
Yes, I think we should create this one. So we can do it in your public class, or we can create another one.
No, sir. After the class, after you have done with your content for today, we can have the question and answer section where everybody will have question to ask.
Okay. So I will see if I can get some time for doing this. But inshallah today we'll do it, we will have some time to. Maybe you can do it. Inshallah, we'll do it. Don't worry, you'll do it. Hello.
Yes, we are with you, sir. Please go on.
Okay. The next thing we are going to talk today is moving. Moving. If you want to move this cell, these things from one place to another. For example, I want to move this Nasser to that Hamad, to this Hamad. Look at this one. If your cursor changed like this, did you see how it changed? If it changed like this, it is in moving mode. So now we can move this Nasser to anywhere we want. We can move it to there, to here, and we can move it to here. So this is what we call moving. So the next thing is expanding. So expanding, if you want to expand this cell, if it changes like this, did you see it is changed like this? So we can expand this A to be we can expand the width using this cell, and if it changes like this, we can expand the height like this. So this is what we call expanding. So this is all about cursor in Excel. So the next thing we are going to talk about today is let's see, table. How to create table in Excel. I have told you that this line that you are seeing, it will not show, it will not appear when you print your paper like this. Let me print this one by pressing Ctrl P. You see our paper is still blank. That line is disappear when we come to printing. So if you want to create a table in Excel as like this one, let us create some tables. Let's say names. Let's say names. First CA, second CA, exam, and then let's say Twitter. So let us delete this one and expand this name because of this too. So let's say Monday surname. Monday. Let's start with Monday and drag it like this. So let's say our serial number 1, 2. Let us highlight, then drag it. So let me change the
Hello, sir. Your voice is down. Your voice is down.
okay, I'm just trying to create a tables for you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's
Yes.
let's put numbers. So let's use formula to put these numbers. So this is function. I use it just to create a formula, to create a random numbers. Don't try it now. So this is our table that we just created. This is our tables, and if you print this table, this line will not appear on our papers like this one. Did you see it? So it will not appear. So if you want to have that line, just highlight the range of the just highlight your work like this. So go to this border. If you go to bottom border, just select it and select on all border. So the table will just appear like this. So if you print it, our print review will show our tables like this one. So this is how you how can we insert a table in a Microsoft Excel. Did you understand this way? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Please come again.
So, for example, if you create if you have a data entry like this, or if you put your data like this one, so just highlight the data like this one, highlight it. So, if you highlight it, just go to this border and select all borders. So the table will appear like this. Did you see it? Our table will appear like this. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
this is how I'm going to create our table in Excel. So the next thing, how can we customize this table in Excel? How can we customize it? So if you want to customize our table, just highlight it like this one and change the font style, font size, and whatever you want to change. So if you want to change font size, we just say Times New Roman, and I want to just bold the header by bolding it. So let me arrange it to be center and middle center. So if I want to change the color of this one, I can change like this one. Let's see this one, and the font color, let's select this one. So did you see how I customize this one? So if you want to change the numbers like this one, just highlight it and move it to center. Did you see it? Hello?
Yes.
So
Sir, yes. Sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about today is orientation or direction of
Please come
header.
again.
Come again for what?
The customization. Excuse me, sir. Your voice is cracking, and after inserting a tables like this with numbers, how do we do with the totals?
Totals.
Yes.
We are coming for the totals. Hello?
Okay, sir.
We are coming.
Okay, sir.
So the next thing, if you want to change the headers direction like we did in our Microsoft Excel and table direction or something like this, if you want to change it in Excel, just go to this orientation, select on orientation. You can change it to be like this one. Sorry, let me increase this. We can change it to be like this one, and we can change it to be like this one. Let me increase it. Did you see it? We can change it also to be like this one. We can change it to be like this one. Did you see it? So how can this is how I want to change the text direction.
Please come
Just go to
again.
highlight
Why
where
did you
you
take your kusut? Take
just
it to the,
highlight it like this.
then we'll go to where?
Go to orientation here.
Hmm.
Did you see it? Orientation.
Okay.
Just select
Yes,
it.
sir.
Just change the direction that you
Then we'll
want.
choose any.
Choose any that you want. So,
Okay.
the next thing we're going to talk is functions and formula. Functions and formula. So, formula is a set of instruction that you it's your own idea that you put like if can you remember in our day life or real life, we can add money, this follow this to give us this, and this follow this to give us this. So these things that we are doing is we are using formula to calculate our items or to calculate our product. So also in Excel, we are using this formula to calculate anything that you want to calculate. So in Excel, any formula that you want to use, you must first put equal sign before writing this formula. You must put equal sign before writing this formula. For example, if I want to write something like, let's say it's equal to, let's say 40 plus 60. So in Excel, this is how are you going to write it? 40 plus 60. Sorry. 40 plus 60. When I press enter, it will give us 100. Did you understand how I write it? So, if I want to...
So your network come again.
You see what?
Your voice is cracking. Come again. I didn't
Okay.
hear you.
So, if I want to, let's say, calculate this 19 plus 11 plus 10, the most easiest way I have to do is to use the cell reference or cell designation or cell address. The cell address of this one is what? H6. The cell address of this one is what? H2. The cell address of this cell is M6. So if I want to calculate these cells, the better way of using this formula is to use the cell reference or cell address. Just put equal sign like this. Select this one. This one is what? C2. C2. So it's our C2 plus. This one is D2 plus. This one is E2. So when I press enter, it will give us the total number of all of this one. And the addition of this one, if I change this 19 to let's say 22, the formula will automatically change. Did you see it? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So if I
Yes,
want
sir.
to calculate
Yes, sir.
these things and on the following
Yes.
cells, like this one, this one, and this one, just what I have to do is to drag our formula. Sorry, is to drag our formula like this one, like this. So the calculation of this will just appear. Here I use what? C2 plus D2 plus E2. So here it will turn to C3 plus D3 plus E3, and also the remaining also it will change. So just drag it like this. It will calculate all over the data that you want to calculate in this cell. Will just calculate automatically. I hope you understand this. How I calculate this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
this is what we call formula. So the next thing we are going to talk is functions. So function is a predefined formula. It's a predefined formula. It's a formula, but they convert it to functions, like this that we did in this addition or summation or plus. So if you want to use functions like we did formula, just press equal sign. So call the function, for example, let's say sum. Alright, sum, and press open bracket like this. Highlight the things that you want to calculate, that you want to add. So I want to add this one. So just highlight it and close bracket, just press enter. It will calculate at the same time that we did here. Did you understand this function? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, please come again.
For what? Formula or function?
Yes, sir.
Which
For the function.
This
function?
one you just
Function
this
is
function.
more easier than formula, because if you want to use this one, we must select the C2 plus D2 plus E2. But if you use a function, just press sum. This is the name of the function that will add your numbers. For example, sum, just highlight the range or the cells that you want to calculate, and close bracket, just press enter. It will calculate the cells for you and drag it from where you want to start. I hope you understand now. Also, this function, if I change this 11 to, let's say, 14, it will automatically change. So the next thing of using this one, if I use somebody can ask why can't use these numbers, let's say 22 plus 14 plus 10. We can use this, but if you use this, if we use these numbers, if you change the number, it will never change, because of we just use the number for the static calculation. For example, let's say it's equal to 22 plus 14 plus 10, and press enter. It will give us 46 like this one. And if we drag, it will never change. If we just copy and paste the 46 that we did first for us, like let me drag this one and see. Did you see 46, 46, 46? And if I change this one to 20, this will change, and this will change, and this one will never change, because of we use the numbers, not the cell reference. That is the important or advantage of using this cell reference. If you use cell reference for our calculation, and the cell will change, will change the number of that cells. I hope you understand.
Sir, very well. Yes, sir.
Did you have question? Hello.
You have a question? Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
There is a class recorded, so we can go through.
What you are talking about now?
Can you
Hello.
hear me, sir?
Okay. So the next thing we are going to talk about is simple arithmetics. Simple. Okay, go ahead.
So we actually class is recorded, just
Ah.
like the one you sent, so that we can watch it later.
The class is recorded.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And the next one we are going to talk about today is simple arithmetics. Simple arithmetics. Who's there? Mute your mic. Simple arithmetics. So simple arithmetics, we have before you go to simple arithmetic, let's talk these things. Math and center. For example, if I want to match these two cells, for example, let's say here I have English, for example, and below this English I have first CA, second CA, and exam. So if I want to match these cells to be part of these three things, how can I do it? So we can do it in Excel. Just go to this match and center and click on it, it will change to be like to this one. I hope you understand how I do it. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes,
what.
sir. We understand it.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this is what we call
Sir, please
matrix.
come again.
Just highlight where you want to match and select match and center. That is. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is simple arithmetics. Simple arithmetic. Let's match this to write it. Number one, we have additions, and we have subtraction. Sorry. We have multiplication, and we have division, and the last one we have exponent. Exponents, yes. So before we proceed for this one, let me write the sign of this one. Like we know, simple arithmetic in mathematics or something like in our calculation in schools, we use addition, we use this plus sign to add numbers, and this one you use minus or hyphen to use this hyphen. So the next thing, three things here. This one we are using asterisk to multiplication, to multiply or product our some these things. We are using this asterisk. This is asterisk, okay, or star or asterisk. And for division, we are using forward slash to divide whatever I want to divide. Forward slash. This one. Sorry. Sorry, what I just said. Forward slash. So I don't know. We are using forward slash for this one. For exponents, we are using exponent like this one. So this is what we call addition, subtraction. Sorry, I make a mistake for writing this. And this is multiplication, and this is division. Forward slash is our addition. We are going to practice these things, and this is our exponent. So we can use this simple arithmetics in our numbers or our data or something like this. So for example, let me delete this one. Let me delete it all. So let's see here, addition, subtraction. So let me remove this matter and center. So subtraction, multiplication, and division. Sorry, let's say division. So if I want to add this number, we already did it in our formula. If I want to add this number, or if I want to add let's say this is the name of my student, I want to add 5 marks for each and every student. So the first thing I have to do is just press an equal sign, this total plus 5 marks. Let's say total plus 5. Just press enter. The 5 marks will add it to any of the students. Each and every student will have these 5 marks. So even subtraction, if I want to remove that 5 marks for all 3 marks for my student, just use equal sign. This for example total, just say minus, let's say 3 marks. Press enter. So drag it like this, it will just remove 3 marks for each and every student. So even multiplication, if I want to multiply these things For multiplication, we are using multiplication for just let's say a shop template. For example, the things that has product, quantity, and something like. Let's say this is my product. Let's say here is quantity. Let's use this one here like this. It's a product. Let's say here quantity. Let's say price. So let's say total here. So this is my product. Let's say I have laptop and printer and let's say mouse. Mouse. So quantity, let's say here 20, here let's say 15, let's say 10 here. So the price of laptop, let's say here 2000, let's say 2000, here printer, let's say 15, and here let's say 200. So if I want to get the total of this one, just use this total by pressing this equal sign, this price multiplying using asterisk by this one, press enter, so it will multiply the quantity of the total of all of your product. So this is how you use this multiplication. So the next thing we are going to talk about, let's say I want to multiply this one, let's say it's equal to these things are multiplied by, let's say 2. I just want to write 2. So I have to multiply these things by 2 for me. So this is how I'm going to use, how are we using this multiplication. So the division is for dividing our numbers into any kind of terms of things that you want. Just use equal signs, use the total that you want to divide, use / total divided by 2, for example. So it will divide it into 2 or any terms of things that you want to divide. So this is what we call simple arithmetic. The next thing is exponent. Means exponent or raised power. Some will call it raised power or exponent. At any day you want it, or you know it. Sorry. So exponent, let's say exponent or raised power. So if I want to, let's say, get the raised power of 3, let's say 3 raised power like this, let's say raised power 2, we know it's equal to 9. So if you want to use this in Excel, just write is equal to 3, use raised power 2, it will give us 9 automatically. So this is how I'm going to use this exponent. So any question among the simple arithmetics?
Yes, I just go over it one more time.
You say what?
How to write the. Just go over how to write the addition, subtraction, multiplication one more time. It's a bit confusing. We write equal to them.
Yes, I have told you that any formula or function that you want to put inside Excel, you must write equal sign first.
Okay.
Any formula or functions that you want to write in Excel, you must put equal sign before getting any formula in Excel.
So, sir, after putting the equal sign, then what next? If I want to add, let's assume your total with 5, just the way you did it.
So let me
just one more example.
Let's say this one, price and this total. Let's say here is quantity. Let's say quantity. Let's say 20. Let's say 15 and 10. Yeah. So if I want to get the total of this one, let's say just write. You must put the equal sign first, like this. Equal to. What is the name of this cell? This cell is M10. M10. Just write it. Or M11. Just click on it. So multiply or divide or add or subtract, whatever you want to do. So now I want to multiply. I put asterisk on it. So I want to multiply this 2000 by this cell. means equal to M11 multiplied by L11. So just press enter. If you press enter, the answer will pop up here. I hope you understand.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So any question about the class study from the workbook, worksheet, and whatever you call it? Any
My
question?
network did not allow me to understand anything. I will need the notes. I will need the
Oh,
recording.
record class. Okay.
The
So
network is logging me out. I'm
so
just
today
logging and logging out.
today network is fluctuating. So any question? Hello.
No question, sir.
Okay. Can we
No, sir.
can you create these tables?
Yes, sir.
For those
Yes,
that
sir.
has computer, you can create at least, let's say, 50 people with these cells, and you can add the total of their marks. For example, let's say we have let me open this sheet. Let's say I have a serial number, names. So this serial number names, let me get me back to here. For example, let's say here I have English. Let me use this math and center to write English. So here let's say first CA, let's say second CA, let's say exam. So this one is just only for what? For English. So let me change the color of this one. Let's say this and this, and this one let's change it to, let's see, this one. So let me highlight this and put it. Sorry, I didn't put the totals. So let me put the totals. Total. So this is only for what? For English. So let me put this one for math. Put this one for what? Let me get this space. This one for math. This one for biology. This one for LCSC. This one for physics. So the way I write this one, or the way I create this one, you can use it to create at least 50 people, or 50 students, or 50 participants, or any kind of applicant that you want to use. You can use it to create 50 people, applicant with their totals and exam score, and at least let's see, 7 subjects. Did you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir, but I have a question, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
For instance, now if I'm going to add their scores for first CA test, seeing that everybody has different score, how do I insert it differently?
So, for example, this one has 20 marks, this one has 14, this one has 15 or 25. So, even this one has, let's say, 14, 23, this one has 17. And for exams, this one has, say, 40, this one has 4, for example, 15, and this one has 28. So, if you want to add this number, just write equal sign first. If you want to use the function of sum, so call the sum, I call it like this, and press open bracket. Just highlight the numbers or highlight the cell that you want to add together. So close bracket and press enter. It will highlight the sum of all the students like this by dragging it. Did you know how? Did you see how I can get the totals?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that means for the scores, you have to enter it manually, one after the other.
Yes.
For this. Yes, okay.
For data entry, you must put it manually. But for calculation, you can do it automatically like this.
Thank you.
Okay. Any question? So And that set of question we can call it a day.